Hello, I wanted to talk today a little bit about fractions. So fractions just mean division, and division and multiplication are inverses of each other. So you can undo multiplication with division, and you can undo division with multiplication. So because they are inverses of each other, we can divide and multiply in whatever order we'd like to. So I'm actually going to take this expression and I'm going to reorder it a little bit so that I have the numbers that I want next to each other. So you can see that I've changed this 10 into 2 times 5, and I've moved this 1/5 all the way over here with that 5 over there. And so now I can start grouping these things in ways that make sense to me. And we can do this because we can multiply and divide in whatever order we want to. So I'm going to multiply straight across here. 5 times 1 is 5. 1 times 5 is 5. And 5 divided by 5 is 1. And the reason why 5 divided by 5 is 1 is because 5 goes into 5 one time. You could think about this as if I had 5 cookies and I wanted to divide that up amongst 5 people. How much does everybody get? They get 1 cookie. So I have that 1 there. I have this 4 here. 1 times 2 divided by 2. I can cancel those out also because 2 goes into 2 one time. And then I end up with a 5. So my final answer is 1 times 4 times 1 times 5, which is 20. A lot easier than worrying about what a fifth of 200 is. Moving on, similar question. I'm going to do this as well by rearranging things so that they make a little more sense to me. First thing, dividing is the same thing as multiplying by a reciprocal. So I have changed 39 over 6 to 6 over 39. Then I have some of you trying to multiply these two things straight across. Anybody know their 26 times tables? Me neither. So I'm going to change this to 13 times 2 over 2 times 2 and 2 times 3 over 13 times 3. And what I'm doing is changing this into factors. And that is because division and multiplication are inverses. So now I can divide and multiply in whatever order I feel like. So 13 divided by 13 is 1. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 3 divided by 3 is 1. What I have is 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 divided by 1 times 1 times 1 times 1, which equals 1.